Um, Now, you guys just had a long residency in Chicago, which is my area. How did you like that? Do you like spending a lot of time in one city and getting to perform for the same fans over and over like that?
Yeah, I do. It creates like when you're touring and you're on the road and you're in a different city every week, the thing that you may do on Dynamite when you follow it up the following Dynamite and the thread continues, it's not in front of the same people. But I do think you get a little bit different reaction, a little bit different investment, when they're the actual same people seeing, the story unfold. So, it allowed something like me and John Moxley having a rematch to brew in front of the same audience every week and, culminate at the end of the residency. Like, opportunities like that are really cool. And, that's kind of like how I was brought up in wrestling too. I wrestled in a place in Burlington, North Carolina that ran shows I think it was every 2 weeks, but it was the same building, the same crowd, so you kind of got that like real personal investment from those same people watching every week. That's kind of how I learned a lot about wrestling. So to be able to do that in Chicago was really cool, and I really appreciated getting to do it in such like a unique and intimate building as well. As much as I loved, doing All In Texas in front of like was almost 30,000 people or whatever it was, that is an incredible experience in itself. But there's something very special that like I enjoy just as much or maybe more than that kind of big stadium setting in a small, personal, intimate setting, unique setting like we had in Aragon Ballroom, I think was the name of it.
Yeah.
So that place is really cool. It was also cool because it was a direct flight every week, so it made travel a lot easier on me. It was great. Like I really enjoyed it, and it's something when you look at it, when I looked at it on paper, it feels like, oh man, we're going to be like, we're in the same town, over and over. But once you do it, or even start it, you realize like, actually, this is great. I love this. I kind of hope we do this more often.
Is there a city that you have in mind that you think would be good for a residency?
Yeah, Greensboro would be great for a residency. I could just do a little, 5-minute drive there every week. That would be ideal. No, honestly, not really. I know we do have one in Philadelphia coming up at ECW Arena, which is super cool. Like that's actually very cool. I don't think that I can recall I've been in that building since my very last Ring of Honor show.
Oh wow!
So that would be very, very cool to go back to. It's a place like I'm very familiar with. I can still like picture the bowels of it in my head. But yeah, nowhere in particular, but I'm sure should we do stuff like this again, I will come to love it in the way that I came to love the Aragon Ballroom, and many of the other places I've spent so much time in.
So while you were in Chicago, did you get a chance to eat out very much? Was there anywhere you went that you really liked?
No. I wish I did. Everywhere we go, I think like, oh, what's like the local like good food here? And I might even look it up to look at the pictures of it, and that's as far as I go.
Oh, gotcha.
I eat hotel food, catering food, and airport food, and go home.